morning. Dude, you guys, I got a good message for you today. If you have a big heart. And okay, first, can we just acknowledge that I did kind of clean up my space. My drawers aren't pushed in all the way because it's an old house and that happens. But look at this. We're moving. This is where my hair stuff goes. We're moving up in the world. But if you have a big heart, you guys, I got a message for you today. So can I see some hearts actually for people that have big hearts? You struggle with your feelings getting hurt easily. You struggle with putting yourself out there too much and then getting hurt. Doing more for others than they do for you. Caring more about others than they care for you. Holy hell, my phone was like, yes, and then passed out with excitement. But yeah, okay, so I want to talk to the people that have a big heart today because I did something with my son this morning and I think I will want to share it with you guys to help you guys in the same struggles, because I think people with big hearts, I always think of it as like you have a heart of gold, and gold's heavy. Like, it's heavy to have a heart of gold, right? Like, gold is a dense material. So you got to protect that heart. And today my son, sweetest son I have, like absolute sweetheart, he gets his feelings hurt so easily because he gives access to his heart to everyone. Everyone gets access to his heart. And so your lesson today is stop giving access to people that don't deserve it. Stop giving access to people that don't deserve it. And I talked to him this morning. I was like, dude, you gotta have a little bit of a barrier. Like, you gotta have a sheet of armor around that big, beautiful heart. You gotta have some protection that if somebody says something, you don't have to let it in. You don't have to accept it. You don't have to believe it. Like, you know, you are on this side. You get to see your heart. You know what you're worth. You know what your intentions are. You know that you're amazing. You know that you're smart. So why would you let anybody from the outside come in and get to make any comments about what you can see on the inside? So like, we had a huge talk about like self-confidence and not allowing other people to have access to his heart. Not allow other people to determine what his heart is. And this is the exercise that we did. And this might sound super effed up. Like, I don't know. I'm not a traditional mom. I'm not like somebody that's going to like do things how you're supposed to do it. But what I did, and I was like, you need to be like, no, I have a sheet of armor around my heart. And he's like, I'm not going to say that. He's 6, you guys. I'm talking to a 6-year-old here. And I was like, okay, what are you going to say? What are you going to say? If somebody tries to come at you and tells you lies about yourself and tries to hurt that big heart of yours, because his brothers pick on him, bless their heart, like bless his heart. It's like they know that they can get a rise out of him. They know that they can get a response. And that's like all you people with big hearts that are logging into this right now that like hearted, yes, I have a big heart. There are people in your life that know they can get a rise out of you. There are people in your life that know, like, if I just push the right buttons, I can get access to that heart and I can watch them unravel. So don't give them access to that. Don't give them the satisfaction of watching you be in pain, watching you hurt your own big heart because you let them in. So the exercise this morning was, I told him he needed to have like a sheet of armor, right? So I'm like, tell people like, you can't touch this heart. This is mine. I was going to get ready, but I'm like just super passionately talking to you guys. So I'm going to do lashes. I haven't done lashes for like ever. I used to do them all the time. And like partly because I feel like I used to like leave them at my boyfriend's house to mark my territory on accident, on purpose. Anyways, not on purpose. No, I wouldn't have done that. Maybe I would have. Anyways, but I might put lashes on. It's been a minute. I'm going to do lashes. Let me know. Should I do lashes or not? Anyways, I got distracted. What I told him is, okay, you have this big, beautiful heart. You have a big, beautiful heart. And you know what? Not everyone gets access to it. When you have that big of a beautiful heart that like feels deep, feels heavy, like don't let anyone have access to it. Even your brothers. You get to decide what gets to come in and touch that heart. So I told him, tell them like, nope, I have a sheet of armor. And he was like, mom, I'm not saying that. And I'm like, okay, what are you going to say? And he goes, if anybody tries to tell me anything, I'm just going to tell them, not true. It's not true. And like, own that. And I was like, perfect, beautiful, love it. his big brother comes in the room, and I was like, Beckham, say something mean to your brother. Like, I'm telling you guys, I'm not like a traditional mom. But he said something like, oh, you're a big baby. And my son goes, not true. It's not true. And I was like, yes, exactly. That's what we need. That's the energy that we need. We don't give access to people. We don't give access to our big heart to just anyone. And even though if it's his brother, he doesn't have to give access to it. If his brother's not being nice, if he's like looking at his own big heart and he's like, I know that I'm like not a baby. I know that it's because I have a big heart. I know that I'm a good person. I know that I do good. I know that I'm like, if you know yourself and you're confident with who you are, don't give access to people to change that opinion of you. Don't give access to those people. Like, stop giving access to your big heart to just anyone. Stop. Like, just because you have a big heart and you see other people's value and you see what they don't see in themselves, that is a beautiful, beautiful thing about you. And you can do that without allowing them to have access to your heart. Like, do not give them that power. Do not give them that satisfaction. Like, protect your big hearts, guys. Protect those big hearts. Do not give them satisfaction. Do not give them power. Do not give them a reaction. Oh, as soon as he said that too, my other son was like, and my son kept poking. He was like, okay, well, what about this comment? What about this comment? What about this comment? And like kept trying to get a reaction. And my Brew Baker, oh, I love it. Brewer is his name. Brewer was like, it's not true. It's not true. It's not true. And as he kept saying, it's not true to these other people, it was like that wall, that barrier, that sheet of armor of like knowing who he is just got like stronger. Like he sat up a little bit taller. Like he was so proud to be able to say like, I'm not going to let your comments affect me because I know it's not true. And it was so beautiful to watch a 6-year-old to be like, no, I'm not going to cry over this. You're not going to make me cry anymore. You're not going to keep picking on me. You're not going to make these little comments and have a reaction. And I told Brewer, the more you do that, the less they'll pick on you. The more that you just are like, it's not true. Like what you're telling me is so not true. I'm not giving it any energy, anything at all. Like I'm done even giving you guys any satisfaction. They'll stop. So like my exercise this morning with my children was like, say something mean to your 6-year-old brother. But it worked. Like literally by the time we were going to school, he wasn't crying when somebody said like, you're so dumb or whatever. Because you know, boys are mean. Boys say mean things to each other. And they always can get a rise out of this sweetheart. This sweetheart just has such a big heart. And they're like, we got to protect our big hearts. We have to protect our big hearts. And that doesn't mean we can't have big hearts and big feelings and care for people. But don't let just anyone have access to that. Don't let anyone's comments have access to that. You can have people in your life that get access to you, but you don't have to accept everything that is told to you. You have to have a filter. Like you have to have a barrier to be like, what am I going to allow in? What is something that maybe I need to reflect on? What is something that maybe it has some truth that I need to work on? And what is just like a no? What is like, I am not accepting that. You are trying to get a rise out of me. You are trying to beat me up. You are trying to tear me down. You are trying to affect me in a way because you know that my big heart is going to have their feelings hurt. And you've got to have that filter in place to be like, no, and you're not getting access to me that easy. And I'm so passionate about this because I feel like I have a big heart, guys. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm a cold-hearted snake. But definitely watching my baby just like, it's not true. That's all he said. It's not true. I like was giving him all these different things he could say. Like, I have a sheet of armor that cannot penetrate my big heart. And he was like, yeah, no, Mom, I'm not saying any of that shit. Well, he didn't say shit, but. So if you have a big heart, please protect it. And do not give people the satisfaction of a reaction. Do not give people the satisfaction of a reaction. All right. If you guys are interested in joining my community of misfits. So I'm talking about like the people that are misfits. The people that are the F-ups. Ha! Sorry, not sorry. But if you're a little bit of an F-up, I actually really like you, and I really want you to be in this community with me. So, like, the people that have gone through divorce. If you have multiple baby daddies, hello! Baby mamas. Like, that's the kind of people I'm looking for. People that, like, I can relate with. The people that have, you guys, if you didn't know, I have 2 baby daddies. My first son has a different biological dad. The second, my ex-husband is raising him. But anyways, but if you have been through divorce, if you're a recovering alcoholic, if you are struggling with mental health, addiction, depression, something, those are the type of people I want in this community, because I want us to show people that, like, we're not done. Like, we're not done. We're not done. We might have had a bad time in life. We might have gone through a divorce. We might have gone through some depression. We might have gone through some weight gains and losses and all that jazz. Like, we might have had some shit happen to us, but we're not done. And I want to help us win. I want us to watch each other win and support each other and, like, hear each other and see each other and know that we're not alone, but also not get stuck. Like, a lot of times people with the biggest hearts are the people that struggle with the depression, addiction, the divorces, the hard stuff are people with big hearts. Like, the big hearted people that get stuck in the ruts of the river. Like, I want us to help pick you up out of that rut, out of that ditch, and get you downstream where you belong. And I want to build a community of misfits, the community of people that have been through some shit and are ready to get back on track. I want to help you with your health. So I was a three-sport athlete. Health is really important to me. One, just because I've always moved my body. Like, it's just really, really important for me to move my body. But as I was, like, recovering from alcohol addiction, moving my body was super, super important for my mental health. And then I started learning about gut health. Holy Hannah. Like, the importance of what we're eating and how it affects our mood. So I want to talk about health a lot. I want to talk about habits. So I have some really key habits that I do every single day. I want to help you guys get really, really good, consistent habits so that you can be the most efficient as you possibly can in your life. And then I just want to talk about how to have happiness. So if we can work on our health, if we can work on our habits, if we can work on our happiness and our mindsets and really start rewriting some of these negative things that we say to ourselves with a community that also has gone through some shit that is trying to do the same thing, like, holy hell, like, we are gonna, like, come back and be like, you thought you were gonna take me down, divorce. You thought you were gonna take me down because I'm a single mom. Like, hello, where are my single parents at? Can somebody, like, give me some hearts for the single parents? Single parents, holy moly, we're in a whole nother ball game. If you're not a single parent, that's okay. I just need you to have gone through some shit. Whether it's like you've been broke, who's been on food stamps? I've been on food stamps. All of it. Anytime, anybody that has had obstacles in their life that should have tore them down, let's do this. Let's build a community of people that's like, we've had shit and we're not stopping. Like, we're not stopping. We're going to get back up. We're going to keep going. We're going to kick ass. That's the community that I want to build. And so if you want to be a part of this community, one, make sure you're subscribed to my email list. There's a link in my stories right now that if you subscribe to my email list, I'm going to be giving away some free access to this membership in the next 24 hours. So make sure you go subscribe to and there's going to be, like, instructions on how you get free access. You don't just get free access by being subscribed. So make sure that you go and open the email so that you can get free access to this membership and to this community. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to have 7 live coaching calls every single month. So every week, at the beginning of the week, we're going to meet, we're going to talk about our goals, we're going to talk about our intentions, and we're going to set, like, really intentional, like, plans for our week together and then help hold each other accountable. And then 3 times during the month, I'm also going to be doing live coaching calls, talking about stuff like this, talking about how to protect our heart, talking about how to build more structure, talking about different habits, teaching you guys about gut health and bacteria health, like the importance of what we're eating and how we eat and all that. Like, I'm going to be teaching you guys throughout the entire month, every single month. And then also having access to the community. And then also I have a healthy habit boot camp that I just like, you know what? You can have access to that too. If you're going to be in the community, I want you to have access to all the good stuff. So it's only $7 to join for the first month, by the way. Like, October, $7. That is $1 per coaching call that I'm doing. That is like a coffee. Depending on what kind of coffee you have, maybe a coffee and a half. Like, coffee's super expensive nowadays. I think my coffee's like $5. So coffee and a half for an entire month. And you get 7 hours of coaching with me. And you get access to a community of misfits. And you get access to, like, this badass place where you can learn about habits. And you have, like, 7 hours of pre-recorded habit coaching. Like, So much for $7. So if you want to join, there's a link in my bio. If you want to try and win some free access, make sure that you're subscribed to my weekly newsletter. But I'm super, super excited. It's starting October 1st. We are like hitting the ground running on Sunday. We're going to meet. We're going to set intention for the week. We're going to get some shit done. We're going to give each other a lot of grace as we're on this journey, but we're not going to give up. Grace, but no giving up. Deal? So we're my big heart people. Let's protect those hearts. Let's build a community together. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. I'm going to finish getting ready. Lashes, no lashes. Lashes, no lashes. What do you guys think? Let me know. If you are watching this on replay, comment lashes, no lashes. Okay, bye. Oh, also, if you're watching this on replay, comment I'm ready, and I'll send you the links directly. I'm ready. I'll send you the links I'll send you the links directly, and then let me know if I should do lashes or no lashes. Literally, it's been like over a month. I like lashes. I don't know. Let me know. What do you guys think? Lashes. Okay, I'm getting lashes. Lashes. Okay. Lashes. Oh my gosh, so many lashes. Okay, I'll do lashes. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Make sure that you are signed up to my newsletter. Make sure that you comment I'm ready below. If you watch this on replays, oh, we got a no lashes. Okay, well, we got 1 to like 6 right now. Make sure that you click that link in my bio to get signed up. $7 for the first month. If you want to get in right now, let's do this. $7 first month. Go sign up, get in that bio, get in this community. There'll be emails coming out on how to do everything. This Sunday, we're going to talk about like where everything's at. So I make sure you understand exactly how to stay plugged into the community. Like I'm telling you guys, this is going to be epic. I promise. Okay. I love you guys. Have a great day.